Hey you guys, I am back with the Remedy series, and today I'll be sharing a quote from the final chapter of the Remedy for Life's Journey, which is chapter 16 and is titled Life's Deck. And the quote is, "We cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand. In life, you will have highs and lows, gains and losses, joys and sorrows, and lessons and blessings. As I stated previously, life is a blessing, it is a battle, and it is a lesson. We will not always be able to control what happens to us, or we may not always be able to control what life brings us, but we do get to control how we respond to life. It's very important that you keep a positive outlook on life no matter what you experience. Because if we had it our way, we wouldn't go through hard times. We wouldn't have certain losses. And we would experience certain hardships. But we don't get to control that. Truth be told, those hardships, those losses, those sorrows, they all serve a purpose. God knows what He is doing, even when we don't understand. So it's very important that you begin to look at life from a positive lens, because you can either look at life through a negative lens or a positive lens. Looking at life through a negative lens, you will become a victim. You will live a defeated life. On the other hand, if you choose to look at life through a positive lens, you will begin to live a victorious life, knowing that you are able to overcome anything. But the key to knowing this is knowing who you serve. Because I found and I've realized that in order to be able to weather the storms, to be able to handle life's trials and tribulations, that life's battles, you have to have God on your side. If you do not have God on your side, you will feel defeated. So it's very important that you begin to look at life through a positive lens, knowing that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Because if it had not been for God, I don't know where I would be. I have experienced many things in my life that I felt was unfair, or, that I shouldn't have had to go through. But looking at things in hindsight, I appreciate everything that I went through, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because if it had not been for those experiences, I wouldn't be who I am today. So I needed the sorrows. I needed the losses. I needed the hardships. I needed them all. They made me who I am. And now I understand who it is I serve. So I want to encourage you. Do not feel sorry for yourself. Do not dwell on things that are out of your control. Dwelling on what's out of your control is a waste of time. You have to begin to make the most of your life. You have to begin to make life work for you. See, all things, which means the good, the bad, and the ugly, will work for your good if you believe that, if you put in the work. See, life not going to bring you anything. Anything worth having is worth working for and fighting for. All my life, I had to fight. And this sounds like a cliche, but this is true. I had to fight for everything that I felt that I deserved, that I knew was mine. I had to fight to be respected. I had to fight to be treated fairly. It's always been a fight. I had to fight for my peace. I had to fight for my joy because I know that I have an adversary and I have enemies that seek to steal my joy and to disturb my peace. Life is a blessing, a battle, and a lesson. You have to be able to appreciate each stage of life. So, life is going to deal you some things, a hand that you do not want, but you have to make the most of it. You have to make it work for your good. You have to make it count for something. So I encourage you, begin to look at life through a positive lens. And if you have God on your side, you will win at life every time. And I'm a living witness to that. I pray that the Remedy series has encouraged you. I pray that it has inspired you in some way, shape, or fashion. But remember, your past does not define you. Your mistakes, all of that is behind you. Focus on your future so that you can walk freely into your destiny.